hard in the game, I know we run. Work too hard, there's no refunds, y'all go.
If you want 100, we can arrange it. No refunds, so it's changes.
I was gonna come and hang out that night, but it's no refunds and you paid that price.
Watch the whole season, nigga, no reruns. The devil out here buying souls, nigga, no refunds.
What's going on, people? I am Team Tommy.
I'm Boy Too Nice.
And we are the No Refunds podcast. Make sure you guys are listening to us on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, whatever. SoundCloud, Spotify, and Google Play. No Refunds with a $sign. We're trying to change that, but until then, we got a $sign for the S. Also, do the YouTube thing.
Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. That is youtube.com/BoyTooNiceTV.
Yes.
Right. Also,
leave a thumbs up on the videos and also
give us a
comment.
thumbs up, leave a comment because we still have giveaways. Don't worry, guys.
They're coming.
The people. There were some winners.
It's on the way.
There were some winners, but we kind of got backed up and shit. A lot of stuff going on.
Look,
a lot of things going on our channel.
Life is busy, man. We got other jobs, man.
We do. It's also some other content coming on our channel. So make sure you guys subscribe. Stay tuned because that shit is coming. You're like, oh, this nigga's doing some different shit.
Yeah.
This nigga doing some different shit.
Yeah.
Your one-stop shop, baby.
No.
One-stop shop.
That's not how that works.
Everything, they come here for everything, right?
No.
Like Walmart.
No.
Yes.
They don't have like a Walmart setting for YouTube. This is why you choose categories when you go to YouTube.
Well, our category is comedy still.
So people can find you a little bit better.
I'm just saying, like, it's all comedy. It's all related. Entertainment.
Okay.
Facts.
I was about to say when we're recording.
How would you do
Don't
that?
want to get myself in trouble. Sir Too Nice.
Yo.
How was your past week?
I'm sick.
Wait.
I'm dying right now.
You are
Let
dying.
me just say I got a stomach virus, so if my energy is not if it's not there like it normally is, that's why.
Or if he's slurring his words, then
yes,
it's fucking normal because that's what he does every fucking week.
But it's worse today. It's very, very worse. It's much worse today.
Quick shout out to...
I have like all the symptoms of sick or drunk, but I'm not drunk.
Sick or drunk?
I mean, well, both, but I have all the symptoms of drunk, but like I haven't drank a goddamn thing. But I feel like shit pretty much.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we've all been there. I'm in the same boat.
You said you ain't been there, bro. You said you never had a stomach virus before.
We've all been sick before. Quick shout out to our boy. Happy birthday as well to B-Pat.
One of the
If you go back and watch the first 2 episodes, he was here, and that's the nigga we were referring to.
Start up.
Our camera quality was not as good, and our microphones were not as good back then.
For some reason, I was doing weird shit with the effects, but overlooked that.
It's good. We grow from there.
Facts. You can see the growth. Like, ooh, this nigga's got on. Why this shit blue?
They done fucking learned.
Blue and widescreen. Ooh.
Ooh,
now this shit we glue up. Oh, this is a fucking glow up.
Let's see. Did I do anything this past week? No, I did nothing special. What's today?
Damn, Tommy.
Oh, what week is this? Yeah. Look, after Mania, shit is done. I got my tax return finally.
Did you do anything special for 420?
No, man.
Damn, bro.
You know what's crazy? People that smoke, like people that normally smoke like on a regular basis, they'll celebrate 420, but they get mad at people that only celebrate on 420 and shit.
Fam, I don't smoke.
It's like you fucking poser.
I've never smoked in my life, but I just don't. I mean, it's cool. Like, I get it, but like niggas be. My thing is this: if you broke, but you spending so much money on weed, your priorities are fucked up.
Yeah,
I don't get that.
Oh, I've been with a girl who, her funds was never right, but she always had money for weed. I'm like,
yo, what are you doing? You know how much money you
like,
save?
I'm like, yo, how do you have the money to smoke every single day?
Like, where that shit come from, bro? Like,
yeah, you never got money to take me nowhere. Ooh. I ain't saying I'm a bougie bitch or nothing like that, because I pay for my own
niggas like
self.
shit too. You know what I'm saying?
You can't spoil me if you're spoiling yourself on the weed.
On weed and shit.
Stay off the fucking weed. At least for a few seconds.
Ask me to put money in your fucking tank. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, put money on your books. What's wrong with you?
Take you out to eat. Bitch, I'm taking me out to eat. You can watch.
Taking me and me.
I'll be eating your food too. What's that? Fried? You're not gonna eat that. Bitch.
People that smoke are like super weed. Cause like it's two types of smokers. It's like those that the smoke or the weed like amplifies their personality and shit, or some that tones it the way the fuck down.
Yeah, man,
and then they got some people where they smoke and they become like this woke version of themselves, and that shit is the most annoying shit. I think
it depends on the type of weed you're smoking.
I guess so.
Like I might make some weed smokers mad because I don't smoke and shit like that.
So what? Pull up.
Because honestly, they be like, "Yo, everybody smoke," and nigga, I'll be the first like, "Nigga, I never smoked." I've had edible.
I got baby lungs.
I've had edible.
Me too.
Does that count?
That's when I died.
That don't count, right?
No, it definitely fucking counts.
No, I didn't smoke it. I ate it.
It was still in your system, which means it counts.
I didn't smoke it.
I had a edible, and that was the worst time that I've been high.
Hey, I think you told me before.
That was when I died.
I had an edible. I didn't feel like it took like 30 minutes to kick in. Like I was just chilling, and then next thing I know, my whole body just felt warm, and I'm like, ooh.
And numb. I don't want to move.
What is this?
I don't want to move, nigga.
I don't know what's going on here, but I like it.
No, it was the complete opposite for me. When I felt that, I was like, my body started burning on the inside. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That feeling. I was like,
no,
why
like
is my shit like feel vibrating? Like, why is it vibrating?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if that's how it feels every time you smoke, cool. I don't want to feel like that every day.
Oh, no, it doesn't. So my mistake was, when I was doing it, I was doing it with my girl at the time. So she smokes on the regular, so the shit is probably normal to her. But she did not fucking warn me, because I've never been like super fucking high before. She didn't fucking warn me, and she didn't do anything to cope me on the experience that I was going through. No, she panicked with me, which made me panic even fucking more. So it was like, yo, what is that? This is a feeling that I've never felt before. I gotta go to the hospital. Hey, you gotta. I'm coming home, big fella. I can't fucking make it. I gotta go to the hospital. I'm not gonna make it. But evidently, because I did it a second time too. Well, not an edible, but I've gotten as high a second time, and it felt the exact same way. And I was like, oh, okay, I know this experience now. So I can handle a little better.
How would you feel about your chick like having smoke sessions with other dudes?
That shit always fucking paranoid me. Well, not always paranoid me, but that shit was fucking weird. Because normally she would buy her shit and then
that would be like
go like smoke it by herself essentially. Mm-hmm. But yeah, when she's smoking with other people, it's like.
Because you hear about what happened, like people smoke and they get horny and like.
Right, exactly. And in my situation, I'm not around her, so for her to get high and
around other niggas, you
feel that type of way, it's like
You think like smoking with other niggas is like intimate?
Yeah.
So.
Oh yes, 100%.
You was never okay with it.
So,
You would never be okay with it. Like your chick, like, oh, I'm about to go smoke with Aaron. Who the fuck is Aaron?
Not anymore. Aaron, back then I didn't know, but right now, so
okay.
You're not on Tinder. You're not on any of these dating websites. Okay,
absolutely not.
You're not on any of these dating websites.
Don't you dare look for me.
One thing that a lot of women do post on their fucking profiles because they're super uninteresting. Not only that, it's not because they'll say smoke friendly, but they'll also say 420 and shit. And it's like, yo.
All you bitches is the same.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, you're getting, what they said, you're getting smoked out by somebody. So either you're doing it by yourself or you're doing it with other people. So
right. You know, girls always trying to look for the deal.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know,
niggas.
They
I give you a deal.
Word. I give you a deal.
I give you a deal. I give you all the D. They give you a deal and some dick. At the same time. What's up?
What you want? Free weed? You got it.
So yeah, that shit
waiting.
paranoids me now, but back then it didn't as much because
you didn't know
she would still call me.
While she's smoking.
Yeah,
like she would really be smoking by herself.
Yeah,
I think that's weird.
Fuck it, I don't care.
You're right.
I'd rather you be weird than me fucking another nigga. So whatever. Okay.
I've dated a chick that smoked cigarettes. Like she ain't smoked weed.
Yeah, that.
Or she like stopped smoking weed, but like.
So you just.
I don't
volunteering for cancer.
I prefer you smoking cigarettes than smoking weed.
Why?
Because you can do that on your own, Mary. Like you're not gonna say like people who smoke weed, they usually do it in sessions, or together, or with other people. You know what I'm saying, or like whatever. Or you gotta like have somebody come drop it off to you. You kick it like nigga gonna try to. He gonna try to fuck.
So yeah. So not only that, but yeah, you gotta go through You gotta go through somebody else to get the weed, unless you're growing it yourself, and most people ain't. So the cigarette thing, you can just buy that shit from a shop and then do your own thing. But
I used to turn me on because after we fucked, like she was smoking a cigarette. I feel like I did some shit. I feel like I did some. Woo.
No, she was just fiending for it because that's what the fuck.
Nah, they said it after sex. If you want a cigarette, that's some bomb ass sex. That's what they say. I don't know.
People also ask for juice after sex.
You know what's funny? This same ex I'm talking about, for some reason, she's been like popping up on all of my social medias. Like you know how like Facebook be having the flashbacks and shit like that. I'm over here looking through my flashback list, like on this day list or whatever it's called. There she go. First time we ever had a date. I'm like, God damn it. And then one of my old boys posted her together. I'm like, this is the first time I've seen this girl in years. Yes. She's a little chunkier, but she's still pretty.
That's what happens.
Yeah, she's still
with
pretty.
age, for most people.
For sure.
You know how they say like when what they say when somebody mentions you like sneeze or some bullshit like that.
That's some fucking anime shit.
some wild shit like that. So
not real.
Oh no. They say that when somebody's talking shit about you, that's when you like sneeze and shit. That's like some some bullshit that some people made up in the past. It's probably what's happening. She's probably talking shit about you, and then she just popped, or you were probably talking shit about her, and then she just popped up on your fucking timeline or in your life for whatever reason.
You ever like just want to like send them a message? Like you ever see like an ex pop up? So she's like, I wonder what you doing. Well, you're the king of going back though. Like you did Mr. Go back to the old thing type of dude.
No, not well.
You go back to your old things a lot.
Not any. Well, yeah. Well, one of them, at least one. Granted, I did fuck one of my exes last week, and it wasn't the same one. But but
the cheating bitch.
Yeah, damn. But for the most part, I try not to go back because it's nothing but headaches. But you know what's awful? Like when you have sex with somebody that you don't want to be with and shit, and you don't use a condom. That month is like the most stressful fucking month.
You don't pull out?
I do, but in my head, it's like,
did I do it?
Did I pull out in time?
You ever had a scare?
Yes, exactly.
It ever happened? Like it had to get to the pill?
No.
Okay.
Thankfully. So it's either like maybe I did come. Obviously, I pulled out, but like, did I pre-cum inside of her?
I don't believe
does that call pregnancy?
Like, I hate when girls be like,
oh no, it happens. It's
but like this is the thing.
When it's inside, you can't feel the difference.
You feel a jerk because when you feel a jerk, you're like, I don't know if that's the big one or just a little one.
And that's
the pre-cum.
And that's the
thing.
For
me, when I feel a little jerk, I'm pulling out.
But my thing is, sometimes
the whole body really.
Sometimes when they on top of shit, it's a little bit harder to pull out at the exact moment and shit. Which is why
ride my shit in long ass time.
This is why I always like to be in control and shit because I can control when the fuck. Put it back in there. Yeah, this is how I am, man. So, all right, let's get. So we changed up the format a little bit. We'll test it out today and next week and see how this goes. But for this week's topic, we're gonna talk about crushes. And that was a weird segment. You just stopped talking for whatever reason. This week we're going to talk about crushes, and the reason being, like I told you off camera.
Because we get a whole bunch of advice, people asking us for advice, so we're like, you know what? Let's just put it in the video.
And we just steal people's fucking experiences and shit.
Yes.
One of our boys
makes for good content.
Is going through a situation, or was going through a situation where
he has a thing for a chick.
Yeah, he had a thing for a chick. It was a situation where, you know how it is when you work around somebody for so long, you just start to become attracted. You start seeing positive and everything that they do and shit. He was he was working with a chick, and he started being attracted to her. So essentially, he grew.
That happens.
Yeah,
that happens because like it could be the personality though. Like because I'm not saying a woman's not attractive. I'm just saying like there will be somebody who's not like your fucking
normally not your type,
super attractive, but you still end up like kicking it with them or being around them, and you're like, yo, this person is really fucking cool.
Exactly.
And I've had that happen. Some of my best like dating experiences with people like that, and me just being the type of dude that I am, always fucking fuck shit up. I just like, I don't really. But you know what? I don't want to say I fucked it up because sometimes if you don't feel chemistry, then it's just not gonna work. No matter how dope they are, like I just don't feel it. So you know about that?
This situation, he essentially he developed feelings for this girl.
Right.
And in short, he had a crush on her.
Yeah, right.
Essentially, that has phased out, I think, since then.
He don't have a crush on her anymore?
He probably still do. But my question to you is, because we're gonna focus this show around this, when was the last time you had like a real that
was a different question.
When's the last time you had like a real crush? Because
I be having like celebrity crushes though. Like you mean like
not like celebrities. I'm talking about like people that you can actually touch and talk to.
Touch, that's sexual harassment. I don't know, man, because I'm kind of tied down. So it's like
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about in the past.
The last crush that I've had.
Yes.
Dang, I don't know. I guess the last person I was dating.
So you were
like
Yeah,
Oh,
that
like
makes sense. Yeah.
it succeeded is what I'm trying to say. Like
Yes.
I had a crush on a chick.
And then you pursued her, and then
it succeeded, yes.
So yeah, that qualifies as a crush.
I guess you could say that. But I think it's weird because I think she had a crush on me more than I had a crush on her. But it's more so like she was like I think I kind of grew into it, like because we were always together. She was always like there for me when I was going through shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she was doing all that shit for a reason, obviously. And like, oh nigga, I liked your ass for a long ass time. You fucking playing.
And now that you got some shit going on, now I can actually talk to you on a different level type shit.
Yeah. So I don't know if that qualifies for a crush because it was a two-way street. Or ended up being a two-way street.
Hey, it's a crush either way.
It was one-sided at first, but anyway.
Yeah, it's a crush either way.
Okay, let me switch it up a little bit. The last time that I had a crush for somebody, and it wasn't necessarily mutual.
Right.
It's difficult, man. I'm old, so I got an old memory and shit. I don't know. What about you?
So before now, because I got two experiences. The last time I had a crush on somebody.
You stay giving them crushes and shit.
Actually, no, because the last two girls that I've been with, I've had a crush on.
I had like a lustful crush. Like I've seen her one time and that was it.
So
does that count?
I think no, that doesn't.
Because that's that DOPE chick. Doing it look like Duchess.
She doesn't look like Duchess.
I like her.
I know who you're referring to.
I like her.
She is a cutie. So back when I was in my last year, my senior year in college, is when I had a crush on a chick. And
is the chick with the little
it's the
tiny...
same chick we just talked about.
Wait, what? Who?
So I had a crush on her. She followed me on Instagram in the summertime. I gave her a shout out. This was back when
the dark skinned chick with big titties.
No, this was back when the people. No, hell no, or not hell no, but.
But it's two that we know.
The one that you just talked about.
Okay. Not her. Got you.
You
talking about the ex?
Yes.
Got you.
She followed me on IG. And then I followed her back, and then I gave her a shout out on IG because back then, that's the way that you
following me.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, actually, it was like a group of 4 people at the same time that I gave a shout out to, and she just took it to it was just for me. All right, whatever. So that was the last girl I had a crush on, and then we ended up having a relationship. We was hanging out before school started because I was like in a
situationship?
No, I was working for the school, so I was on campus before everybody else was.
Right.
So we was hanging out before then, and then we grew.
She was on campus also. She worked, or she was just like coming to you.
She was working on campus and she lived on campus too.
Okay.
So we kicked it, and then I grew feelings for her, and then the situation happened, or whatever. Right now, though, I'm actually dealing with a situation. Well, I'm not dealing with a situation, or whatever, but I got a crush on a chick that I'm working with right now.
Is she Egyptian?
No. Good. I hate you so much. To me, she is like the most beautiful girl, and I tell her every day how beautiful. I give her like different compliments every it's like
you shining today, boo.
So yeah,
you look great today. Yeah, I see you got your hair done.
I'll make up different compliments every time I see her at work just to let her know how beautiful she is.
Feel like you're doing too much?
I don't think so.
You never know.
So
when it's you never know. But like
exactly when it's coming from somebody else,
like yo, you kind of gotta chill.
But no, she's expressing me like
she like blush or you know what I mean? Oh, thank you. Or
she smiles, she blushes,
thanks.
But also
is it thanks or is it thank you?
It's not even. She laughs and then we talk about it afterwards.
How beautiful she is.
Shut up. Stop talking. Stop talking. So I'll give her compliments, and then like later on, like weeks on, and she'll tell me that she's had conversations with other coworkers or other people talking about the compliments that I give her and shit, and that makes me feel good and shit. So the situation
that kind of sound a little weird.
What?
How do you have a conversation with other people about you talking to her, giving her compliments? How does that even come up? You know, Tommy be telling me I'm beautiful every day. That sound weird. Don't sound weird? Is she younger?
Look, everybody needs Everybody needs some type of hype man in their corner or some type of reinforcement in case they're feeling bad and shit.
Have you invited her out yet?
No. So here's the reason. So
how long have you had this crush?
When we talked about our boy having a crush, right? The reason why I said he may not have a crush anymore is because he assumes that the chick that he has a crush on is fucking around with some other dude at their job and
which
shit,
might
right?
be true.
With that situation, that may be true. With my situation,
it's definitely true.
It's definitely true because she got a boyfriend right now.
And he worked there?
No, he don't work there. But she got a boyfriend right now. So I don't have to worry about if she's fucking somebody else. I know for sure she is definitely fucking somebody else. So I don't have to worry about it. So every time I come out of my mouth to give her a compliment or some shit, it's like, fuck it.
How long have you had a
It
crush
just
on her?
throw me out there. Probably about like a few months now.
You think like it ever is like the conversation is like, oh, he made me feel uncomfortable?
No.
Okay.
No, because I'll keep it at the compliment and I'll ask her how she is and whatever, and then I'll go back to doing my job and I'll check on her.
So like a lot of times y'all be having like your outings and stuff as a team.
She don't come out.
Huh? She never
She don't come out.
Damn, you think the boyfriend like mad controlling?
Yeah. That's probably
we're gonna save you.
Because she told me like a few months ago, like before I even started doing like the compliment shit. She told me a few months ago like she just doesn't come out because she's not like a social type person.
Right.
And I feel like that's just based on the vibes that she's giving me. It feels like that's the type of person that she is and shit. Okay. But also it could be the boyfriend thing too. So have you thought about? Yeah, that's my situation. Have you thought about the last time you had a crush on somebody? Then we can move on to like the celebrity.
I was like shooting my shot and it wasn't working.
Yeah. Well, wasn't working, but last time you shot.
Listen, bro.
Shoot it, you shot.
It's been a minute. It's been a long time, so I can't really think of nothing. But I'm sure there are plenty of stories where in my past there was chicks that I was. Matter of fact, here goes one. So this is like dating over 10 years ago, probably. It's because I was still like a freshman at Kane, whatever. But there was this chick, and like she was like super cool, and then like we would hang out all the time. And what ended up happening is she ended up like when I used to I used to live in Willingboro. She lived in was it Delran or Edgewater, which is like right across the street. So when I would go home, sometimes she would drop me off, or sometimes like we'd just come and hang out. So it was like a lot of that going on for like a long time. And for me, I'm always cool with being cool with chicks. Like I welcome all type of platonic friendships. So I don't know like if I liked her like that, or if it was just like I ain't had no chicks at the time. So right. Like she might
she's around.
Right. So but that kind of happened, and I think I ended up like kind of liking her like that, but it never went anywhere.
Right.
So that might count, I guess.
Yeah.
I never really shot my shot though, because I'm the type of dude that if we're already kind of friends, I don't like to shake things up and ruin it, depending on what kind of friends we are. Like if we're good friends. Like if it's like a hi and bye or hey what's up and we chill and whatever, that's different. But like if we're talking all the time and then you give me good advice and I reach out to you and you reach out to me, then I don't want to shake that friendship up sometimes.
It depends on what y'all establish initially.
But it's never really like established. It's kind of just like up in the air. You just don't know. So
okay.
I mean, it's like you don't never know. So are we good? We're just friends, right? Nobody ever says that.
Yeah. But you can tell based on the vibe that she gives you.
But I didn't know any better because like she always wanted to hang out with me and always calling me too.
So she probably liked you.
No, It was just like that's just how she was, you know. So listen, this was years ago when I used to like wear big ass clothes too. So like, and she was very like a classy type of chick, but she was funny, and I like girls that are funny, so and just real. So she was dope, but yeah, I guess that counts. But it never happened. It was like one of those. What's it called when you feelings are one-sided, unrequited type of situation? There we go.
What?
Unrequited love. You know what unrequited love is?
I've never heard that. Thank you, Stephen A. Smith.
All right, well, unrequited love is when you like somebody but they don't like you back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in an unrequited love thing too.
Damn, bro.
But she got a boyfriend now, so I ain't mad at her.
I could probably beat him up. I got you, bro.
He is Spanish, so he carry around a knife probably.
He's what?
He's Hispanic.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, Papi.
They be having tight clothes though, so it might take a minute to take it out of the jeans. Like, what Papi, no.
Niggas do be wearing tight shit.
No, wait, hold on. Papi, hold on.
My barber is
Papi, no.
fucking cutting. Yeah, his shit's tight as fuck.
So you went to the Spanish dude full time now? The barber?
I only went there 2 times.
Oh.
I'm waiting for him to grow back my mustache because he trimmed that shit all the way the fuck down.
Yo, yeah, tell niggas stop touching you, bro. Like I went to a Spanish dude.
Nigga don't speak English clearly. I don't know how to relate his information to
like,
him.
I every time I go to like a different barber, they feel the need to do everything when I don't ask for everything. I just ask for like give me a taper. You know what I'm saying? Cut it low or whatever.
Oh, let me show this nigga what I can do then.
Right, nigga, do my mustache.
Yo, why you rub your hands, dog? Relax. I told you what I wanted.
You know, I'm like, yo, why my mustache look like that? I look like a crazy ass pedophile.
Yeah.
So don't do that. Don't touch my face, bro. I do my own beard and mustache. I'm good.
Yeah, so I need to start learning how to do that. I can do it, but it's so much easier just to get it while I get my haircut.
So, all right, how would you recommend somebody to approach their crush?
I don't know, cause my personality is different.
Because you've been in that situation where somebody that you work with, so you kind of know. So how would you go about it?
So say one of my coworkers comes up to me and tells me they got a crush on another one of my coworkers.
Does that happen?
Hypothetically, no, it doesn't. Well, it does happen, but hypothetically,
just orgies at your job.
No, yeah, probably. I want to answer this phone call because I don't know who this is.
You gonna put it on camera?
Hold up. Yeah, we're gonna pull this up.
Ooh, new segment. Got to call in.
You? No. Who's this? Oh, okay.
Damn.
So.
You know what's funny?
What?
You got your wallpaper.
Yeah.
My wallpaper. Fam, like, what are we doing, bro? what are we doing, bro?
I don't know if you noticed or not, but we married. What the fuck was I talking about before this dude fucking monitored my call and shit?
Your crush, and how would you approach him? How would you recommend
so
somebody
if I
approach
would
him?
recommend somebody else?
Yes.
I mean, cause I'm different with my personality, but if it was me telling somebody or giving somebody advice, I'd say fuck it. Don't go out of your way to actually tell that person that you got a crush on them.
Right, because that kind of like, you kind of want it to be organic, like some type of relationship.
But you got to make sure that she know that you fucking there.
Yes. Because
if she don't know you're there and she don't know that you're interested, then she not gonna talk to you about it. So
your approach,
advice or my approach would be, one, talk to her. Obviously, if you work with her, talk to her, get to know her a little bit. If y'all work together, every shift is ask her a different question every shift. Unless y'all work really close to each other, and you can just have like full-blown conversations.
You have to be able to have a conversation. Period.
Yeah.
At some point.
Initially, it starts with how you doing? Hi, Ruth. You put your hand on put your hand on the shoulder. You say hey, and then you ask her how the fuck her day is and how she's doing.
With
after
your hands
that,
still there.
Yes.
Grab her hair and pull that shit out.
This is going south. This is not the way. Not the way I wanted to go. So yeah, ask her about it. Just start a conversation with her. Ask her about herself. I mean, most dudes don't do this anyway, but ask her questions that you think that she'd be willing to answer and shit.
So my approach to these type of situations is pretty much simple. Be her friend. Like, don't try to be more yet.
That's tricky.
You know, it works for people. For a lot of people, it works for me.
But it's tricky because once you continue what you were about to say.
It's tricky because it's a potential to end up in a friend zone.
Yes.
But that only depends on your personality with them. So most of my times I've dated chicks or dated girls or whatever the case may be, a lot of those I approach them as a friend first. Like, that kind of takes away a lot of the anxiety of like, I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be. It's funny because this goes back to like Twitter. Like, a lot of times when when niggas was going slide in DMs and shit, like, a girl could talk about whatever. I just take that topic that she's talking about and I'll turn it into a conversation. Oh, damn, I wish I could have some fucking jerk chicken. Hey, you know some good ass jerk chicken? You got some East Orange and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you fucking creeper. She didn't ask you shit. She didn't ask you.
It don't matter. You insert it. You insert yourself when you can. You don't do it unnecessarily. But if somebody say, "Oh, I wish I can go some jerk chicken," then you're like, "Oh, I know a good ass place," or something like that. Yeah. So there's things like that. That's, I guess, if your approach is social media. But like, I feel like what you should do is try to be her friend first, because if you like her the way you feel like you like her, like you want something to happen from that, you want to make sure that there's some type of foundation there. You're not going from 0 to 60 like, I like her, but we don't really have nothing to talk about. So you want to establish that good ass friendship first. So I think that most people, when they are like somebody, try to see if y'all are compatible in a way. Like, if y'all friends, like, try that first.
Yeah, talk to her first, and hopefully you'll realize whether or not she's worth pursuing.
There. Right, because sometimes it's just lust, sometimes it's just physical attraction, but there's times where, you don't really like the person, you just like the way they look.
Yeah.
So, but I think that if you approach them as a friend first, which is a lot of my situations work, like, especially when I work with somebody, cool as hell, yo, what's good? You know what I mean? Like, just playing. Yeah. Like, when you're that playful with somebody, their guard comes down.
Yeah,
when you approach them on some creep shit, I like you. Chill, bro. Like, I don't even know you like that. That's the first thing girls will say, I don't know you like that. So get to know him like that. They know what kind of person you are. Oh, he's funny. Oh, he's cool. Like, hey, yo, we going to hookah lounge. You trying to come? Bet. Oh, look, we're the only people going to be there. Are you still cool? Sure. Bam. But there's a lot of chicks, when I used to work at my old job, that, for one, the type of job that I had, it was like a majority females anyway. Yeah. But there was a chick who had a boyfriend, but I ended up smashing. I don't like doing that, but I ended up smashing.
You didn't have to admit that part.
You're right.
Okay.
I'll delete it. Anyway, so like we were just cool as hell. Like I'm very playful and I'm, you know what I'm saying, I like to joke around a lot.
Yeah,
so
you're a whore.
she
You're a whore.
How's that a whore? So she would do the same. She was the same way. Like she was playful. So we kind of connected. So we became dope ass friends. We ended up like yo, let's go hang out sometime outside of work, and we did. And you know what I'm saying, like that's the type of situations where it happens. Like they like you as a person, which is why it's dangerous to like, you know what I'm saying, like for women or people to have like work marriages, because you know people have that work wife and that work husband.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck out of here.
At that point, you can't really like avoid them and shit.
Right. So
my thing is, one thing that one of my boys told me, this was back when we was in high school. I've known him since like the 3rd grade, but he gave me this advice. What's up, man? Nice. One thing that my boy told me back when I was in high school, it was like, what people, and this is in the 40-year-old virgin too. It was a joke in the 40-year-old virgin, but it's a real thing. Don't put women on the pedestal.
Yes.
They are
Be their
humans.
friend.
They are people, just like we are people. So try to have a conversation with them the same way you would have a conversation with your boys and shit. Obviously, y'all talk about different shit, but just talk to them like they're a regular fucking person. Don't put them up on a pedestal, and don't sweat it like.
Yeah, like
What you gonna say first? Yeah, what the fuck did I say first to them?
That's when that anxiety comes. That kind of
Exactly.
plays off of what I was saying, because you have female friends. Everybody has a female friend. Think of how you interact with that person.
Exactly.
There's not a lot of, you know, you just joke around, you play around. They know who you are, so they are cool like that. But when you start getting nervous and getting anxious, like damn, I don't know what to say. Nigga, talk. Yo, like treat her like you would treat a friend, and it kind of can go from there.
And what we were going to
And
say,
it makes it
what I was
easier
gonna
when
say
you work
too,
with them, because they see you all the time, so they know what kind of dude you are at some point. So it should be easier. So,
What I was going to say is that can backfire on you, because if you are too friendly, if you try to learn too much about them and like dive a little too deep, then that's when you get stuck into what we call the friend zone, to where you'll get the information that you want out of them, and then eventually it might just start coming out of the woodwork to telling you shit that you didn't ask about.
yeah, so my boyfriend beat me up today. Yeah, I've had it happen to me too. I had a chick tell me her boyfriend beat her up.
And once you get that far, it's like there's no. So
And
we talked about this before too.
He was a boxer. He knocked her the fuck out.
Oh shit! So yeah, so she just got knocked the fuck out.
What you want me to do?
That's it. That's the end of that story.
Yeah,
She just got knocked the fuck out.
Anyway,
The thing about that situation is, once you get into the friend zone, there's no escaping
that's not true.
out of it.
There is.
It's very hard to do.
It's patience, though. It takes a lot of patience, because there's times where you have to be willing. If you like somebody to the point where you're okay with going into the friend zone initially, just to become closer with that person, then you got to play the long game. Like, not saying to put all your eggs in that one basket. Still do your thing, but you got to literally like plan like months and maybe even years into the future.
Don't forget that you still like this one bitch.
Right, but like once you get into the friend zone, it is possible to get out, as long as she's like remotely attracted to you, or just feel like you're really a cool person.
Yeah.
But there's been times where I've been in the friend zone and I got my ass out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's possible. It's just you gotta be willing to play that long game. You know.
Most people ain't. So
Again, that's why you don't put all your eggs in that one basket. Like, if you feel like you're in that friend zone, it's not the end of the world. But you just gotta like, all right, I'm gonna just go ahead and do me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my thing on the side. I'm gonna go ahead and start dating again. And then at some point you're gonna get an opportunity. Like, they're gonna pass you that ball to the corner wing when it's 4 seconds left and you're wide open. Ooh, that opportunity come, you better make that shit.
And it's either one or two situations. Either you will be in a relationship with somebody else that you may like,
Right.
and then you gotta choose, or you're not in a relationship and that person that you initially took your shot at finally went in the fucking hoop.
Yeah, for sure. So it's possible. Don't give up, guys.
I mean, it's pretty much impossible, but yeah, it's possible. Let's
Have you ever been in a friend zone?
I don't think so. But also don't be paying attention to signs and shit.
You don't pay attention to shit.
So I don't know. Yeah, and also everybody that I've ever had like a crush on or feelings towards, I've expressed it to them one way or another. So if you're trying to put me in the friend zone, nope. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
I like you. No, I think nope. I don't care.
You don't? All right. Well,
I like you.
We're just gonna stop talking. We're not friends no more. Fuck you.
That's wild. So.
That's the way you gotta be.
Either
man.
we talking or we dating or we're not. Like, we're not talking at all.
Yeah,
waste my time.
That's how it is. I'm not trying to be your friend.
Damn, Tommy.
Let's move on to off topic for a second. What's this boy name? I guess the biggest news story of the week. Kodak. Yeah, Kodak.
So wild. That nigga's crazy.
If you ain't following the story, we'll recap you real quick. After Nipsey Hussle
untimely
death, they had the memorial and everything. Kodak went on social media and was talking about how
he would fuck Lauren London.
Okay, how Lauren London will need somebody else eventually.
Y'all crazy, bro. You see how fine she is, bro? I'll give it like a little year. I'll give it like a little year to grieve and shit. After that, I'm trying to fuck.
And
why?
Unsurprisingly, a lot of people were not standing for that.
He got canceled quick.
The Game was one of them. Big Boy radio station in California was one of them. And the biggest person who was against it and who has continued this is rapper T.I., a.k.a. Tip, a.k.a. the Hustle Man.
A.k.a. Mr. Rubber Band Man.
Yes, a.k.a.
King of the South.
A.k.a. Tip Harris, a.k.a. Damn, I was trying to think of his name in ATL.
Tip Harris?
No.
Anton?
No, that was his little brother name.
Oh.
So, yeah, a.k.a. T.I.
Mr.
T.I.
ATL guy.
Yeah, ATL himself, the king of the South, or one of the kings of the South, because like 50 of them. Yes. So they had a little beef. T.I. didn't like what they had a back and forth. T.I. didn't like what he was saying. Kodak didn't like what T.I. was saying about him. Or Kodak essentially didn't like being checked, on the internet at least, by T.I. And eventually it led to this little quote from, I think this is from a lyric or whatever. It came from Kodak saying, look, I ain't Lil Flip. Ain't nobody scared of T.I. And he ain't gonna end my career.
Scared of T.I.?
I got that's the king of the South shit. I got some advice for T.I. Sit your old ass down somewhere. You 45 years old, worried about what I'm doing. I suggest you watch your mouth before your daughter, Deja, gets piped. Keep it up, and I might just nut in her. Are you ready to be a granddaddy? She finer than a bed, too, so it won't take long. End quote.
This nigga sounds disgusting. He's like a fucking rapist. He actually does have rape charges, but like that's kind of wild.
Not only is it wild for him to say some shit.
You're threatening to fuck my daughter?
No. Not only that.
It's not like she's gonna be interested in you. You're talking about raping her.
Not only is it wild for him to say some shit like that, it's wild, even more wild for him to say some shit like that to T.I.
Who's known to pull up on people. He pulled up on fucking Floyd Mayweather.
Who has got,
undefeated.
He's got arrested on gun charges for carrying around multiple guns.
I don't think that matters to him because Kodak has also been arrested on gun charges. And he just, again, recently. So, a lot of times when niggas have guns, they feel fearless. So, that's kind of like, that might be what it is. Like, yeah, nigga, you don't scare me. You got guns, I got guns too.
Okay.
So, that's wild. But I think it's going to end up being some, for one, we've always known T.I. to pull up.
Yes.
To back up his shit.
Yes.
He will approach you no matter what, especially when it comes to his kids.
Whether it be respectful or disrespectful.
Right. So the way T.I. responded to all this was with a song. He kind of previewed a song.
So no, I think that song was before this quote came out.
Maybe, I don't know.
As far as like my memory based on what has happened in the past week, that song came out before this quote came out.
I don't think the song came out. Did the song come out or did he just preview it?
It was like a little preview of him just sitting in the
so
chair.
yeah, he kind of little dissed towards Kodak, a little jab, couple jabs. And then Kodak said what he said. Next thing you know, Kodak Black comes out with a song called Expeditiously. And we know T.I. to say that shit all the fucking time. And Kodak Black is very direct in his fucking lyrics.
T.I. is the Stephen A. Smith of the South.
I'll fuck your daughter. Like, wild.
You're a wild child, man.
Listen, bro. I can't.
I was never standing by you to begin with.
I don't want to comment because, like, she underage, but she's going to be a pretty woman when she grows up.
She's an attractive young lady.
When she grows up, she's going to be a very pretty woman.
Yes. She is prospect.
Yes.
First round prospect.
She's about to be 18. She kind of went to like, nah, niggas, y'all old ass niggas, stay out of my inbox.
Nigga,
I don't care.
I'm still a teenager.
I'm still 18, nigga.
18
still teen.
is a teenager,
for sure,
sir. So yeah, that shit is wild. Like, I know Kodak is a wild boy, which is why I don't listen or pay attention to most of the shit that he says. But
he looked gross. I'm sorry, but like.
Oh, he got arrested too, didn't he?
Yeah. Also breaking news.
After this quote came out, he got arrested.
He was coming from one of his shows. I believe the show was in like Detroit or some shit like that, and he had another show to do in Boston. So they were driving, so they like Googled the shortest in the GPS. They put the shortest route from wherever they were to Boston. That route took them through Canada, which again was the shortest route. And then when they were exiting Canada, they they had guns in the car, so he ended up getting arrested because he had to admit that he had guns in the car. So he was arrested for like 2 days. Niggas didn't know where he was. He just didn't show up to a show, so niggas thought that T.I. kidnapped his ass. I was kind of hoping it happened. Like, oh, T.I. don't play. Like,
T.I. is smarter.
But knowing T.I., he gonna wait. He gonna wait till the shit die down, then he gonna do something.
Yeah, and also T.I. is way too intelligent and way too big of a name to be pulling up on somebody like Kodak. This ain't the Tory Lanez and Dak situation
It
where they both
depends on
like
if
small.
T.I. is on probation right now.
T.I. got way too much. T.I. got
T.I.
way
is
more to
on-
lose than Kodak got.
Yeah,
to
but he
lose.
swung at Floyd Mayweather.
This don't count. Floyd Mayweather. Yeah,
He did.
Floyd Mayweather
Kodak
swing
did
back,
say
it's-
that
it's behind.
Kodak called T.I. wife ugly also.
Called him Miss Piggy, which is, first of all,
She doesn't let Miss Piggy.
new content though. That's old news. Everybody used to call him Miss
Yeah,
Piggy.
but he a young kid. He don't know. He probably just learned who Miss Piggy was.
He
I
probably
can
don't even
see
know who Miss
Kodak
Piggy is.
grown ass just fucking watching Sesame Street laughing like a little ass kid. Oh, Oscar the Grouch is crazy.
Oh, that shit big, boy.
Well, look at Big Bird ass. Oh, yeah, Big Bird
Nigga in the trash
Oh,
can.
big ass, that little dirty ass
Big
nigga.
man and Grouch.
Yo, he do look like Oscar the Grouch.
He does.
Oh shit! God damn, mind blown. Kodak the Grouch.
Kodak Black definitely looks like
Kodak the
the
Grouch.
Grouch from Sesame Street or
Oscar Black.
Sesame Street.
All right, fuck Kodak.
Kodak, I'm not praying for you on this one. I
I-
said last week
I
that I
kinda
pray
want
for
some
people
smoke.
like, oh, yeah.
I want some smoke.
I don't want no smoke, but
I want to see it.
Well,
You're not gonna talk about my
but
daughter and I'm not gonna do shit to you? Nah.
I expect it to happen, but it's also a hip hop thing, and you can't really do too much out loud because y'all both celebrities, and nobody's really gonna get touched by the other one, at least.
There's gonna be some people in there.
It's gonna be some middlemen for sure to handle
He's
T.I.'s
gonna be
business.
on the stage at a show and then some big ass nigga was gonna like throw a goddamn chair at his ass.
Yeah, if y'all is expecting T.I. to run up on Kodak in person and get video footage of it,
I
it's
would not
it's
be
finna happen.
surprised. Again, this nigga ran up on Floyd Mayweather, Mr. 50-0, and swung at him.
Floyd Mayweather don't punch people now.
He's a fucking great ass counterpuncher. He could have knocked you out the fuck out.
That is true.
He's like,
But
what the?
he also can't
Fuck.
punch people in the streets. He can't punch people without gloves on.
I mean, for self defense, he did swing on him.
Bullshit.
T.I. swung on him. He admitted to it. Look, man, you just not gonna talk about my wife any kind of way and expect me to just pull up on you. The nigga Kodak Black talked about your wife and your daughter and called your son faggot. Yes, that's kind of wild. Kodak Black is crazy. He's disgusting. Like he grosses me out.
Another thing is he's a young boy, so
He looked like the inside of a scab.
it's like trying to punch it, or it's like trying to fight a high schooler.
He looked like an old wallet.
The old wallet,
He looked
like
an old
worn
wallet.
out,
He
like
looked
with
an
stretch
old
marks
wallet.
and everything.
That's what he looked like. Kodak Black.
Like with chains, just ready to burst out.
Nigga,
Like,
that shit look like
I can't fit
not even
nothing in
chains.
this
Nigga,
wallet
like, niggas
no
just
more.
putting like old ass like fucking Chuck E. Cheese cards in that shit.
And candy, peppermint, peppermint.
All right, fuck Kodak Black. What else we got, man?
Coachella is going on this week,
Ooh.
and then we'll jump back to the crush thing. Coachella is happening this week. I think the biggest headlines or stories from this week. First of all, are we ever gonna go to Coachella?
Where is it at? California or is that Texas?
It's in California. South by Southwest is in
Facts. All right.
Texas. Or
We
something like that.
honestly, bro, I will be all the way down for it. All the way down for it.
Here's what I didn't know about Coachella. It's still going on.
Yes.
It just started like last week.
It's a whole week. I thought like only 3 days.
It's more than a week because they have like more schedules coming out for like
Is it
next
every
for this
day or is it
upcoming
like
week.
every other day?
I think it's every day.
That's
Yeah,
kinda
I have
bad.
no. I will do more research on it, but I'm pretty sure it's like every day and it's like different performers obviously on the stage at any given time.
Coachella.
Initially, so this past week, people were like upset, or people were not upset, but people were talking about Ariana Grande, right? Your favorite person.
I don't like her ass.
Getting paid more for
Actually,
her.
I could tolerate her a little bit more now.
Huh?
I could tolerate her a little bit more now.
You listen to her Thank You Next album?
No, I like that song, but I think when I saw her and Big Sean back together, I'm like, she ain't that bad.
You going based on Big Sean? Big Sean is prone to make a mistake. But he still pulled very beautiful young. Wait, do we need to talk about Big Sean being like a pedophile? Because the woman that he messed with all look young.
Yeah, but they all old.
Ariana Grande. ain't
She's like
old.
24. Is she 24 or 27?
And when Janae Aiko, when he was messing with
Ariana
Janae
Grande,
Aiko,
I mean,
she
Janae
wasn't-
Aiko's in
she
her
was-
30s.
No, she's not.
You want to bet?
Yes.
Let me see Ariana Grande age first. Ariana Grande is 25.
And how old is Janae Aiko?
She has like a whole 7-year-old daughter.
Yeah, she had her as a teenager.
31.
though.
I told you, she's in her 30s.
Shut up. when they was going out though,
Yeah,
she wasn't.
88, she's 88 maybe.
Huh?
He was not dating her 10 years ago.
When was the last time Big Sean had a big album?
What do you say?
When was the last time Big Sean had a big album?
The one before his last album?
That was a while ago. That was close to us starting
That's
college.
3 years. No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
No, because, hold on, let me see. We got to fact check ourselves. His last album, I Decided.
The one that had ass on it.
That was I Decided?
No.
Doesn't matter. I like his last album that I liked was I Decided, which was 2 years ago.
Big Sean.
The one he had after that was the one he had with Metro Boomin. I didn't like that album. Actually, no, he had another one with Janae Aiko, 2088 or something like that.
Yeah, that shit
I
came
didn't
out
like that one
4
either.
or some years ago. Famous. That song came out, or that album
Finally
came out
Famous.
8 years ago. Yeah, Finally Famous. That song came out 8 years ago, so it was close to it.
I like I Decided though. He didn't have like a smash hit, but I still liked it.
I don't think I ever heard that. But jumping back to the Coachella thing, allegedly the reports was Ariana Grande got paid more for her performance than Beyonce got paid for her performance.
Reportedly, which was reported, but
And
they
then I
since
think-
cleaned it up though. They said, oh no, they got paid the same amount. But then also, apparently, what they were saying was that Ariana's was contract was like a one and done type of deal. So her
Like one performance in that?
Yes.
Okay.
apparently.
Well, I feel like
Beyonce's-
that's the case, but is Beyonce
No,
performing?
Beyonce's a couple times apparently.
Okay.
So it might be that she's making that every time she performs.
I
which
guess I
is-
could just read this thing that's right in front of my
But
face.
apparently, also, what we found out was The Weeknd made more than both of them.
Yes, that's what I'm going to get to, too. So from...
sexism.
This is coming from the Shade Room. Reports say that Ariana Grande and Beyonce received the same amount, which we just talked about, $4 million per Coachella weekend, totaling $8 million per day. With that being said, fans might want to sip some tea.
outraged.
I hate when they say tea. According to our sources, The Weeknd got paid more than $8 million when he headlined Coachella last year. Oh, this is from last year. Information from last year. Okay, that's always fun. An exact number would not be disclosed. Why are you wrapping this wire around my computer?
I didn't know your computer's right there. I plugged my shit in. Gotcha.
Last year's headliner was Beyonce, Eminem, and Weeknd. So, do y'all think the payday was based off of talent? Yeah, I guess that's a good question. Do you think the payday is based off talent or
No, there is
gender?
nobody more talented than Beyonce.
And let us know.
Who's more talented than Beyonce?
I don't know. And not only is it like talent, because talent can only go so far. Work ethic. Yeah, nobody's topping Beyonce. But Beyonce don't really need the money. Like, at this point in time in her career, at these artists' career, everybody should be aspiring to be Beyonce. Because right now, as far as I'm concerned, Beyonce is the biggest name in not only in pop or like R&B or anything like in music in general. That is the biggest name.
Pidioso.
At all. What's up?
I'm going to say period. I don't know how to say period in Spanish.
Okay.
My fault.
Period. Period.
Pidioso.
Say period.
Sorry, I wasn't being racist, guys.
Yeah,
I
she's like at this point in time in her career, which is it might be crazy to say, but I'll say it. Beyonce at this point in her career is as big as or close to what Michael Jackson has reached.
Yes.
And
it's a different time period, though, but yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's like
There is no, like, she could say one word and, oh my God,
niggas will
yes.
Niggas will be fainting.
Queen
She also
bee.
has she also has a documentary.
Oh, yeah, The Homecoming. The Homecoming.
On Netflix, which we should probably check out. We probably should have checked out before the show, but it's a busy week.
Content Kings.
And everybody is on that for right now, and we'll check it out and give you our thoughts about that. But yeah, there's no bigger name in music, so I don't think it's based off of name. I think it's based off of, I guess at this point in time, it's based off of influence, because Beyonce hasn't had any new music out right now, and Ariana Grande has.
I don't think it matters because, I don't know, I think maybe it was in negotiations. Let's just say they aren't getting paid the same amount. Maybe the demand for Ariana Grande might be bigger because her audience is younger. And you have the younger people going to Coachella rather than old people who are like, nah,
Right.
I'm good. You know, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know, man, but...
And
me, it's
just
a
based
lot.
on like award show and shit, Beyonce is known not to show up to shit.
That's not true.
But that's when she's receiving
She's
awards.
always been at Coachella for like the last few years, always. So
Oh.
she's pretty consistent when it comes to that.
Yeah. If only she would accept a BET award. All right, so jumping
true,
back.
She hate black people?
She definitely don't care about the BET.
She hate black people. That's what you're saying?
No, I said you don't care about the BET awards. I don't think BET is owned by a black person, which is the wildest thing I've ever heard, which is silly.
The director is black, but I don't think the owner is.
So yeah,
funny.
That's the thing. Jumping back to our main topic for today, we talked about the friend zone. So this is a good question. Just me and Zoe just talked about music. If you were to play a song, say this is like back in the 90s or 80s when you got a boombox outside of your crush's window, which is super stalkerish, and
very stalkerish.
and you play a song. Look, they made films and they made not movies, but TV shows with that exact scene. What type of songs would you play for your crush? So actually, let me paint the scene for you, because that situation's like that shit don't happen no more.
Kind of stalkerish and creepy.
Say you finally get your crush's attention and you get her to go out on the first date, right? What type of songs would you play? Not necessarily, fuck it, cater to her if you're taking her out on a date. Are you playing like the shit that you normally listen to, or are you trying to play something
I do have
that
a
you might
playlist.
think she might listen to?
I don't know. It depends though, because I never expect people to listen to what I listen to. I listen to a lot of R&B anyway, but I have a song that is my go-to song, but I'm about to play it right now. But like I had I don't know, man, because like it depends. Because I don't know if me playing this song is gonna resonate with her unless she's like really like into music. So let me see if I.
And there's some people out there that All right, so say you're in the car.
Well, first of all, the guys don't know what happened. We just had some technical difficulties, but we're good.
Fuck that. We edit that shit. Edit that out. Just cut it.
So what I was saying was that what I had a song that I used to play.
Yeah, play it from your phone this time.
Play from my phone this time. And it's from this dude named My Shine. And girls like this type of. They like this song. I used to play it for like mad girls, like even if they wasn't into music, because it's direct, it's straight to the point. All right, that's enough. We don't know copyright strikes. Anyway, that was my shit. I used to play it for a lot of women. They like that shit. Oh my God, that song is so cool.
It sounds like the most P. Diddy making a band type song I've ever heard before.
It's straight to the point, though. You know girls don't like lyrics and shit. What are you saying? What that mean? Listen, bitch. You're fucking beautiful. There is no deciphering that. You're fucking beautiful.
Is he trying to say something to me?
So, all right, what's your go-to song?
All right, so check it out. Because I got a couple things. So, we went to a party a while ago. We went to a party a while ago, and the song came on. I'm not going to play it on here because we got the video thing going. It's a song by Boyz II Men featuring...
Did you go old school on them?
This is... Well, yeah, both of these songs are old school. Boyz II Men featuring LL Cool J with Hey Love, because he actually says, I ain't had a crush in years. It was Harlem at the Ruckers. I saw you with your man, smiling, a Coach bag in your hand.
Like what? Good girls don't like that type of shit nowadays, man. You like younger girls too, man. So
yeah, so that shit don't work. But that song is
play some Jacquees. She gonna like, ooh, Jacquees.
She might like it, and then I'm gonna be upset.
Word. But you know how it goes, bro. You have to cater to women, bro. Like, how much shit have you sacrificed for a woman? Like, shit that you didn't like. How much shit have you done that you didn't like to do?
Yeah, I'm not going against Ella though. So, the other song. So I actually made back in high school, because this is a while ago too. Boyz II Men's older. Back in high school, I actually made
CD.
I went out of my way and I made a CD.
Damn.
Here's the catch. It was only one fucking song on there.
Why'd you do that?
Cause I'm a fucking weird dude. I was a weirder dude back in high school. I put.
It was like the one song repeated, or
yeah.
So like you did one song mad times.
This is one song. No, this is one song.
One song, and you burned
that song.
You played it on repeat.
It was Pretty Ricky, off of their first album, Blue Stars, and it was "I Want You,
That was my
Girlfriend."
shit.
Yeah, you'll be my girlfriend, I'll be your
You'll be
boyfriend.
my
Let's
girlfriend,
make this.
And I'll be your boyfriend.
Yeah,
let's make this official.
'Cause
Cause
I
I
want you. Yeah, there we
want.
go.
That's my shit,
Yeah,
man.
that's the shit
Fam.
that I put on.
I had the whole album though, so it wasn't like.
It goes back to the. It's very little that you have to decipher.
Yes.
This is what I'm
Straight
saying
to
to
the point.
you right now,
Straight to
and
the
this
point.
is what
Yes.
I want. So yeah, when it comes to music, maybe it's some new shit out right now where you might play some PNB or something like that. I don't fucking know. But yeah,
Baby Rock. He has
Yes.
one song that I like.
is it ABCD?
I don't remember the name of it.
Is it Meta Bada A? Tell her who I be. I just wanna. Okay.
I heard. I listened to his album, but I found like only one or two songs I liked in the whole fucking album. It's just not for me. I'm old, so
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah,
The
it's
kids like it.
it's a lot of the yeah.
I'm not really a
type
fan
shit.
of Rasp and B. Like, you know them raspy niggas.
Raspy.
Rasp and B. Like
Yo, Raz B can't sing either.
R&B singers who have raspy voices. Like
Oh.
Anderson .Paak. I'm not a fan of Rasp and B.
Somebody else has a
A
like.
lot.
What about Life?
P&B
Phoenix?
Rock, raspy voice.
What about Life?
He's the exception. I like that. Life is fire though. Life is fire though. He had good content.
He was talking about Life too. Well,
Yes. Must be nice.
Go figure. He was talking about Life too.
You ever,
So yeah, that
this,
makes
this nigga bars must be nice. Someone you can come home to and you just had a long day of being in the penitentiary. Must be nice. Sometimes somebody
had a
just-
long day at the penitentiary. So-
somebody who can walk like yo. The nigga be saying anything wild and he's like, must be nice.
Somebody
You got
else,
shot, but then she right there by your side.
There's
Must
a
be
woman
nice.
who had a raspy voice too. Someone once told me the grass was much greener
Oh, who's that? Is that Tink? That's
on
not
the.
Tink.
It was not Tink.
Dreezy?
Wow. Wifey's no help. What is her name? Not Jill Scott.
Macy Gray?
There we go.
Okay.
Yes. Macy Gray had a
But
raspy voice.
okay, it's different
too.
because they were able to sing even with the rasp. But like these rasp, you think PNB Rock got like, he got mad
Oh no,
vocals.
I'm just saying. You said you don't
Anderson
like
.Paak, Anderson .Paak got mad vocals? No.
You were just saying you don't like raspy. I just pointed out two, so I just
Right.
wanted to point out two other ones.
I never liked
that
mad.
do have great
I never
voices.
liked Macy Gray anyway. So
She
had like one song that I liked ever.
Yeah.
But
She does.
Yeah.
Other than that theme song that I just sang, there's another song which I can't think of off the top of my head. But yeah, raspy. I mean, I like the rasp because it's
Like
a
Anderson
different.
.Paak?
No, I've
Like
never
PNB Rock?
listened to him. I'm not against PM Rock, but I haven't listened to his shit neither. So
I mean,
I don't know.
I can find one song that I like out of all these people, but like I don't
As far as
consider
them-
their
them in
music
general,
R&B. That's not R&B. Like some of them music not R&B to me.
Yeah.
Like Anderson .Paak is not R&B. It's like fucking uptown vibes and beats and like yes Lord. What the fuck is that? Yes Lord.
Would you say it's
I'm
like
begging
a,
you, please.
Would you say it's like a
I can
Bruno?
do that shit. The fuck?
Would you say it's like a Bruno thing?
huh?
Would you say it's like a Bruno Mars
Bruno Mars
style?
could actually sing.
I know Bruno Mars can sing, but as far as like his
His
style.
style?
Yeah. Because he's got like a throwback
Interesting.
style to him.
Maybe. But
yeah, Bruno Mars can sing his ass off.
I still feel like he's very upbeat and they
Who,
call
Anderson
it
or,
Anderson Beat, Anderson .Paak. They call him R&B. I don't consider R&B. Like he I don't know. Maybe it's just my idea of R&B, and I feel like
Yeah.
they're trying to change it.
It could be that.
Yeah, it's not. But
You know, R&B now is like sex music and shit.
that's how it's always been to me. I wanna be able to be intimate with your music.
Yes, they just weren't as explicit as they are in today's lyrics.
And it's all upbeat, and then there's also a rapper on it. Like, get the fuck off of this song, Ludacris.
Most of the days nowadays,
Get the fuck outta here, Ludacris.
Most of the days now, the singers are rappers too. So the
Yeah.
Bryson Tiller,
They'll be their
the,
own
the
rappers.
Chris Brown, the Trey Songz type situation. Yeah, they're rappers and singers at the same. And Drake,
Yes.
obviously.
Yes.
So they just try to combine it all. So you can't categorize me, even though we still gonna put you on the hip hop. So it don't matter what you change your style to.
That's wild.
Just because you black, unless you're a country singer. Oh, speaking of country singers,
Ooh, segue.
I was about to sing the wrong song though. How's that song
I'm
go?
gonna take my horse to the old town road.
I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the back. I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
Something is attached. Bad is mad at black. We got
gotta-
something to the mad.
We're
You
gonna-
can ride my horse.
We're doing a
Bring it for
reaction
the
video, or
horse.
we have a reaction video, depending
We're-
on when you listen to this.
Yes, we have a reaction video to the song. So if you want to check us
Sweep-
checking this song out,
Sweeping the
Boom.
country with this fad.
Lil Nas X.
how we like to jump off topic. Do you got any other country song that you might like?
I've never listened to country in my fucking life.
So there's one song that
I mean Nelly.
That don't count.
Nelly had that song with Garth Brooks.
That was that one crossover.
But then, okay, it was a crossover, but a lot of his music was kind of country vibe-ish.
Who?
Nelly. He kind of bridged that gap. It's kind of like his lane. Country rap.
Country grandma?
Yes, that too. But country rap, he kind of paved the way for that.
I guess.
But this is kind of like the new rendition of that. So
okay.
he's like
people
literally.
People are comparing it to
this little boy is literally. I think he's faking it, but he's sound like a redneck. You know what I'm saying? Got me all. I told the little boy like, you better look here. You better look at here. Like he's from Atlanta. I've never heard nobody from Atlanta talk like that. So I feel like he's trolling. I feel like it's a troll. He has been trolling recently. He goes, "Oh, Beyonce on the track now." Niggas got like really hype.
For those of you who don't know Beyonce, Malcolm doesn't believe in many people.
No, everybody's liar.
Anybody that's on camera is just a liar. It's a figment, figment of his imagination.
Because we're in a fucking time where everybody's trolling. They just want to go viral. And he went viral. The nigga broke all of Drake's records. And Drake have all the records.
Definitely got all the records.
And number one streaming Billboard week.
They make up records for Drake like they do with like Michael Jordan records and shit. Oh yeah, he was the first guy with black hair with the shirt cut to actually have.
Oh, he's the first person to change his shoes in mid game and still drop 50 points. Who the fuck? Like nobody's paying attention to this shit.
Nobody changes shoes.
Oh, Drake is the first artist to ever stream on fucking Uganda radio.
He's the first person that the aliens actually listened to when they came to translate their language onto us. Like,
had so many. He had the most amount of streams in the first 37 minutes of a song. Like, all right, come on, bro. Like,
my favorite, it's not like an actual song. It's another theme song from Hey Arnold when Mr.
Hey Arnold
Quinn, I think his name was. Yeah, that song was fire. I want to sing it, but
yeah.
Do you know do you know what song?
Start it off. I know it. I'm gonna jump in.
All right. You can offer me a diamond-plated pearl. You can send me all the riches in the world. There we go.
I didn't know the song.
I give them back in a big old sack and keep the simple things. I've got the simple things. I've got the rain and spring.
Yo, Tommy,
got
we about to drop a track, bro.
Chicken wing and French fried onion ring.
Yo, you want to remix this Old Town Road shit?
No, it's already a
We can remix this shit. No Refunds remix. Ooh.
First of all, can we give a shout out to my voice on that one? Because I could be a country singer.
Fam,
that's about
it's not difficult.
That's about the only lane I can. Because
I'm going to take.
All you gotta do is change the tempo of your voice.
Well, you think that you coming around this time, but it's winter and I got my gun.
What?
I'm gonna shoot you, little nigger. Every country song is about killing black people.
It's either about love or killing black people. It's about
love
or killing.
It really is. They be mad poetic with killing black
and
people.
They sing about anything in country music. I had a slab of bacon on the grill.
You crossed my path for the last time, little boy. Just know.
I sick my gator on your ass in my backyard.
You think that you thought that we wouldn't find you, but we did.
Okay, so moving on to non-country shit. This news upsets me like a lot.
What's that?
As we know, as you and I know,
okay,
we are the biggest supporters of LMA, Cardi B, as far as women go. Facts. Cardi B, and Issa Rae.
Ooh.
And it saddens me to inform you guys, if you haven't heard already, she's still alive, but
yes.
HBO has confirmed that Insecure, the very hit TV show, which needs way more than 8 episodes per season, even though Malcolm hasn't caught up on any of them.
I watched the whole first season. I watched the first episode of the second season.
That show is amazing.
What season are they on?
They actually went to Coachella in the show too, which is why I thought about this as well.
What season are they on?
Right now they're on the 3rd season. Well, the 3rd season has wrapped up.
Okay, so
the 4th season. Gotcha. Yes, the 4th season of Insecure will not be dropping until the year 2020.
But I think that people are making a big deal out of it more than it should be, because like literally it's 8 months.
8 months is a long time.
Yeah, but
the season ended like over 4 months ago, so it's gonna be
out
over
of sight,
a year.
Out of sight, out of mind, though.
No,
like if
I don't know.
Nobody's thinking. If she didn't say it and just came back, nobody would think about it. Like Game of Thrones came back. They announced that shit was gonna be a while, but niggas wasn't about to be like, yo, where the fuck is the show at? Like, I'm waiting for this.
No, people were definitely waiting for Game of Thrones. I don't
Well,
know
no,
what
but
you're
they knew what
talking
date it
about.
was coming back though.
Exactly.
Like,
we don't know what day is coming out. We know it's coming out.
I'm saying they knew a date
2020.
like a month prior or a couple months prior to it actually coming back. But they said, oh, we're not gonna. They said like a damn 2-year break. Matter of fact, for Game of Thrones, 2 years.
Fuck
Damn.
Game of Thrones. I'm not talking about Game of Thrones.
Whoa! Game of Thrones hive, get him.
I'm talking about.
I'm team Game of Thrones, y'all.
Insecure.
All right,
I'm talking about Insecure here.
Black owned.
I care way more about Insecure than I care about Game of Thrones.
I
Even though it's on
don't
the
know.
same
It's
exact
kind of up in the
station.
air for me, bro. I kind of love my Game of Thrones.
Well, you watch Game of Thrones, so it's different. And also, Game of Thrones, it's different when Game of Thrones has, 7 to 8 seasons out already?
Nah.
Yes, they do. They have about at least 6 or 7 seasons out, so you have content to go through. With Insecure, it's only 3 seasons, which is a total of
3 times 8.
8, 16, 24 episodes.
Good job, Tom.
Which is not a lot to go off of. I need more content.
Well, Game of Thrones is like short episodes also. I mean, short.
They're longer than Insecure.
That's true. But she's doing all this shit by herself. Literally, she's like the writer. She's the fucking producer.
So yeah, I'm not
the director.
I'm
and
not
on top
mad
of
at
that,
Issa.
she's also doing movies now. So I'm actually, the fact that she's taking a break, I'll support that because I never want her to come back and give me washed up content. Like sometimes you gotta take a break from this shit just to come back refreshed and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I understand, but at the same time,
they said she was pregnant. That's why she was taking a break.
So there are sometimes there are some things that take priority, and I'm not mad at her if Insecure is not one of those things that take priority in her life right now.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, that's what takes priority when it comes to Issa Rae in my life, at least. I know that's not the same for her.
Right.
Because we're two completely different people, and
Facts.
she's in control of her own life.
Yes.
But I really want to watch some more Insecure. I really like that
watch
show.
Watch them shits, bro. Watch them over. You ever
I will.
watched Awkward Black Girl?
That's her internet series, right? I've never seen it.
You never seen it? Mm-mm. Watch that. It's gonna be a good substitute. I promise you.
Okay.
Awkward Black Girl. So it's on her YouTube page.
I'll check that out.
It's called Issa Rae, her YouTube. So Awkward Black Girl.
Is it still up on
Yes.
YouTube?
Absolutely. She's making money off of that shit.
Okay.
That was great. So again, if you like Issa Rae and if you've never checked out other I've been a fan of Issa Rae for many years before she became famous. So all her YouTube shows and skits and all the other shit, I was on those way back when.
Because you always are.
I'm always on YouTube, just scouring.
You'll never beat Malcolm in the game of
Content.
who knew her first.
I do everything first. Guess what I did all day? Researched. But yeah, she was it was her acting. It was really good. So you check that out. Awkward Black Girl.
Will do.
There's another one. It's called Fly Guys that she also produced and wrote, but that's pretty fucking hilarious too. These 3
also,
dudes who try to be rappers and they're actually real rappers, but it was just funny. They always put music out and they never know what music is. I can't explain. I haven't seen it in so long, but when I first saw this shit, I think I saw it on World Star, a clip. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? This is hilarious. So I went back and they had a whole fucking bunch of seasons and shit.
I'll check out her YouTube content and I'll probably subscribe to her channel
She ain't put shit out in a long ass time though.
as long as she doesn't try to push some new shit onto me about depressing life, how depressing life is.
Fuck life.
I'm talking about hot damn. As long as she don't go down the path of hot damn.
You unsubscribe, right?
Yeah.
This nigga puts out
You got mad at
bars.
me about that too. Fuck you.
Yo, they really did.
So
He's the reason he makes these kind of videos. No, he's rapping.
Suck
I
a
don't know
dick.
why I would do the reason for this. Yeah,
Suck
I
a
got
dick.
bars, nigga. So I'm gonna take my. That nigga talk about shooting somebody. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hot damn, I rock.
I feel you on this one, hot damn. Kane Carter. You know what's crazy about that video?
I still subscribe to him.
We'll talk about it off camera, but yeah, you got anything else you want to talk about before we wrap up this
Nah, fuck out of
this
here.
episode?
Fuck that.
All right, so to wrap up the crush part of things.
Damn, I forgot about that. I mean, we delved pretty deep.
Oh no,
into
we
that.
talked about we talked
Kinda
about
covered
it
all of that,
deep.
so
we
yes.
just gotta wrap it up for those who are going through the situation.
Right.
If you want to get your crush or if you want to get your crush's attention,
Yes.
just talk to them like they're a regular person.
So yes, so I guess it's easy to say, but the most simple way to put it is, if you have female friends in your life, treat them the same way, or treat her the same way you would treat them.
Yes.
Be cool first. Be friends first, and you can build
smack her ass
some
every now
type
and
of foundation. Yeah, when she's not looking. Who the fuck did that? Oh, I think it was Jeffrey over there. Oh, Jeffrey, a little creep, you know that. So that's just my advice for people. That's what I got, man. I've been pretty successful as far as my crushes.
Oh shit! I don't think I covered this either.
Oh, we got more.
Yes, there's 3. Well, it's still the
Three,
crush.
ooh.
It's still the crush thing.
Okay.
There's 3 signs
Ooh.
to know for sure that you got a crush on somebody. One is you just bring them up out of the blue during any conversation where they were not asked about at all.
Yeah, you know Jesse though, right? Yeah, Jesse Fire.
Like we didn't ask about her at all. So yeah,
No, you ain't say that.
that's one reason. 2, if you know her IG or any of her social medias off the top of your head, the same way the old people know like phone numbers, then you know you got it bad for her.
You got it. You got it.
And 3, if your mood changes whenever anybody mentions her name or their name, then you know that you got a crush
You
on her.
got it. You got it. Bet. Yeah.
And if you hang up and you call right back, then you know damn well that you have a crush. That's going to do it for this week's episode of the No Refunds podcast. Like we stated at the top of the episode, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Boys Nights TV, where eventually we will have giveaways. We have
More giveaways. We had some, but we're a little behind. But don't worry about that. Keep subscribing. We appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing us. Make sure you guys continue that love and support. We have some more content coming your way, so just stay tuned for that.
And also check us out on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, Google
Yes,
Play.
if you don't got time to watch the video, you just going somewhere, listen to our podcast.
If you're driving, listen to us on
Yeah.
Apple. Listen to us on your phone,
Fuck,
Liddy car.
I thought this was.
No
nigga.
refunds.
$. Bam.
I need to start doing this more often at the beginning of the show too. But if you can leave a rating and comment on
Let us know that you're
whatever
listening.
platform,
Yes.
not just YouTube, but also on the Apple, Spotify, Google Play. So we know whether or not we're doing a good job for y'all. Like we can take constructive
That's
criticism.
all we care about, y'all. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
We do this for y'all. So if y'all want us to talk about anything, if you feel like we're not doing the right thing, just let us know. Leave a rating.
Let me know.
Man, we got a few of them up right now, but we need more. We need more so we can build. We can't build if y'all don't
So
rate us and people don't know about us.
again, in our quest to build our channel, that means adding more content. So, those of you who always supported our podcast, that's not going to change. We're still going to do a podcast every single week. But to bless your guys' YouTube channel, we're going to have more content on top of that. So, there you go.
Also, happy Easter.
Yes. I am Boy Too Nice. That's going to do it for our podcast.
And I am Team Tommy, baby.